Swami Chidanand Saraswatiji's motto in life is, in the service of God and humanity. Selflessly dedicated to the welfare of all, he leads and directs and inspires numerous wide-scale service initiatives. His religion is unity, and he has been a leader in numerous international and interfaith summits and parliaments, including within the United Nations and many others. He's also a leader of frequent world peace pilgrimages across the world, and today he is speaking with one of the members of our Religica team. Take a listen.
This is a Religica production. RELIGICA.
And could you just share about your practice real quickly? As I know you know your tapasya, your
Yes.
before you started doing this, like
Parmarth Niketan Rishikesh, India,
Right.
coming from the land of the seers and the sages, from the banks of the Ganges
yep.
in the Himalayas.
And real briefly, you did a long period of practice before you
I
started.
was just,
What do you
it was a
want?
divine plan,
Yeah.
and parents were very, very righteous, and the whole atmosphere of righteousness in the family, the values, from the day one, I had it. And it happened that one divine saint one day came, the seer, the master, gave me the touch, and that's it, life changed. And he took me to the forest. 1 year of complete silence. In that silence, I could see how to live with less, how to be there, but not complaining and grumbling. Today, we have everything, but we became a habitual of complaining and grumbling. The first thing I was explained and trained that whatever is there, accept the plan. There is a divine design. There is a divine plan. And in those days, when whomever I met in the jungle, they were from all walks of life, living in the mountains, living in the caves. Whomever you ask, how are you? Super. I said, super? What is that super? And they said, why not? Why less? It is in your hand. You can stay super, or you can just keep complaining about small nitty-gritty things. And I said, then, but how to be super? This is self-management. And today, because we have not managed ourselves, then we are managing everything. We manage our properties, we manage our shares, we manage our assets, but we don't know how to manage ourselves.
People get all stuck
Mixed
into
up.
those things. Yeah.
So they said, first thing is meditation. Meditate every day. Even you have a time, meditation means stay connected with yourself. Stay connected to the divine. If you don't believe in divinity or divine, at least you are divine. We are told you are the sinner, but we have to be told we are divine. In that all plan, whatever you want, you can do it. That much power God has given you. It's not that somebody else will come from somewhere and make you divine.
And what's striking about your work is you've done this inner work, and you could just be teaching spiritual practice, but you are
Because I
doing-
could see there was no Wi-Fi there, no Amazon.com, no McDonald's, no restaurant, but they were all very happy all the time.
Yes.
And there was hundreds of reasons to complain, to grumble, but they were all set. So I understood immediately, it's not the Wi-Fi, but you have to ask yourself, why I? Why I am here on this earth? What is my purpose? What is my call? What is my meaning? To be here. And when you understand that, then you work on yourself. You do many projects, great. You project yourself also is super. But you have to understand one day, I am also a project. I have to understand, I am also a project. I have to work on myself. I should be in peace or in pieces. This is in my hand. I should be bitter and better. It is in my hand.
When you say I, you mean not personal ego I, but like divine.
This is all
I?
personal ego you have to deal with.
Yeah.
This is nothing else, my dear. You are in the jungle or here. This ego, and when you are working with people, your logo. This ego and logo makes you stuck. And that's why first you have to work on yourself. You make yourself a project. Let the projects be there, not a problem. Look at the God. What a great projects he had. This creation itself is a project. And 7.5 billion people, no one is identical.
No one's what?
Identical to me.
Identical.
They are all different.
Yeah.
7.5 billion molds. My God, managing this much, that everybody has to be different. But everybody has to be different, but everything is unique. Everyone is unique. Every atom on this earth is unique. Every species is unique. That uniqueness we have brought in this world, that is a gift of the divine. Call him Mr. Big, call him whatever you want, but he has given us all of that. But now, having after all of this, how we have to come to the world with all these potentials, with all these possibilities, that is a challenge. And the challenge is there. At the same time, choices are there, but the change also is there, not somewhere there, is here. If the change is here, you can see the change everywhere. That's what is needed.
That's so beautiful. And could you share a little bit about this inner transformation you're talking about, and then turning it out to
He
the
told
world?
me in the beginning,
Yeah.
there is an inner GPS.
Yeah.
If you stay connected to the GPS,
GPS.
God's perfect system is there, never fails, no backup, no battery, is all there. Here you need backup, here need battery, here need power, but here you are connected to the powerhouse. And once you realize that, life becomes so beautiful, so easy. No matter how busy you are, doesn't matter. God is more busier than you. Look at this creation. But at the same time, He told how to live in this world. Look at the mountains, look at the trees, look at the water, look at the oceans, look at the star, moon, sun, everything. What a grand landscaping, but no signature. No signature. Anywhere you will not see God. Don't forget, it's me who have created it. Creation is there, but creator is not being seen. That's the message. Don't try to do the signature or everywhere. Me. Move away from this me. And let us have this life from me to we. I to we. When I becomes we, illness becomes wellness. The illness of I is all over. The moment you change it, you shift it, we need a shift. The moment the shift is there from I to we, all that illness turns to wellness, and that wellness we need today. Inside of us, outside of us. And that's what I call internet is great, beautiful, wonderful, gives you the information of the world, connects you to the world. You go anywhere, you find and you are there. But even being there, you are not there. You are empty. You are empty.
Can you talk a little bit about the amazing projects you've been doing? So it's the Global Interfaith Wash, if I have that
Yes.
right, and especially in terms of environmental stuff,
Yes.
but also for
I think
women
today
and children.
to
Those
me
two
is
things.
very important. All the gurus have to become a green gurus. All the teachers have to become a green teachers, green scholars, green environmentalists. If this greenness is not protected, preserved, we will see only everything gray and gray. So how to turn this? That's why I said it today. Let us have a green parliament. Green future for whom? For our children, for our posterities, for our generations to come.
Yeah.
If that is not protected, they are going to curse us. What kind of generations they have given? What kind of nature they have given? What kind of culture they have left for us? They will not be happy. We are very concerned about our coming generation, but they will be cursing us. We are concerned, they will be cursing us. So that's why the water. So we started working for WASH, water, sanitation and hygiene. 5 years ago in the United Nations, assembly was on with the UNICEF and with few governments, the US and the Netherlands and UK, aid and few others. We got together and brought all the faith leaders together. I understood where the power is. The 84% of the people on this earth believe in faith. One faith, other faith doesn't matter, but they believe in faith. So these spiritual leaders should not be neglected, should not be rejected, whether it's a World Bank or whether it's a United Nations. And if you want united creation in the United Nations, you have to bring these faith leaders together.
But in particular with climate change, what's your vision about how the faith leaders can work together to
I
prevent
think
future generations from
first
cursing
is
us?
telling our congregation, change your lifestyles.
Okay.
Live with less. This water, this planet kingdom is not only for you. It belongs to all and belongs to all who have not yet come. To everyone. It's not only for you that finish it, consume it. We have to learn how to reuse it, how to refuse few things which we don't need it. We have to learn how to live with less. And we have to ask ourselves before we buy, do I need it? It's not because the label is there, buy one and get one free. Let me buy it. We have to understand how to overcome this greed. Because it's free, I have to have it, even if I don't need it. We have to understand how to draw the line between the greed and the need.
So that's the link between the spiritual and helping the earth right there.
That's why we have to involve more spirituality. This is spirituality. Spirituality is not just going to the church and the temple and just sit there for 5 minutes. That's why I said it's not the 5 times you read namaz is great, but take this namaz to your society.
Yeah.
Connect them with those issues which are concerned to the humanity. Concern to all. Water is a blessing, water for all, and water. We need it. I told, without water, no conference, no parliament. It should be water parliament, water charter next time. Let us bring all the charters together and have water charter in the next parliament. And believe me, you'll have more youth, not people above 40, 50, 60 and 70.
Yeah.
You will have more youth being here than say, wow, green parliament. That's what we need. And that's what we started working on, water, sanitation and hygiene. To me, sanitation is meditation. We brought these faith leaders together. Let us work for, we have done so much meditation. We have done so much worship. We worship the Creator, but we have to take care of the creation. For that, sanitation and meditation should go together. And we started with health and hygiene. You know that when I brought them together, this became a 3H program. Health, hygiene, and harmony. Today we have amazing harmony. Through water, we are harmonized now. Through water, we are working together now. Now we are taking another project, tree plantation program. It will not be a tree plantation, it will be a mental plantation. Working together, bringing people together, bringing all the children together who are in the mosques, who are in the madrasas, who are in the ashrams, in the gurukuls. If they come together, they are the future imams, they are the future priests. If they work together, planting trees together, fruit-giving trees, water-giving trees, soil-holding trees, shady trees, believe me, it will only be tree plantation. It will be a mental plantation. Their mind will change. The openness will come. They will learn how to be together. That's what is needed.
And let me add one more thing about climate change. It's on a worst case scenario, 15 years from now or 20 years from now, the snowpack is melting in the Himalayas and there's not water coming into the Ganges. And I mean, that's
what we have to, from Greenland to Ganga land.
Do you think it's possible to reverse
that? It is
that?
possible. Everything is possible.
I think it's possible.
Everything is possible. I'm very optimistic. But what we have to do, we all have to commit ourselves. Let us be together. The power of togetherness is amazing. The power of allness and oneness is amazing. This is the music we need today. Let us be together. Sangachadvam, sangvadadvam, sangvo manansi jantam. There is an amazing mantra. If not now, then when? If now or never. This is the time. Time is now. This is the right time. And let us do it together. Thank you.
You've been listening to Religica. Visit us at www.religica.org.